Well, good late afternoon, and we are so thrilled to have McGaw in the house, and it's just bursting at the seams from energy and human beings. So I will go ahead and call our meeting to order at 4 p.m. And Ms. D'Angelo, would you like to do a roll call?
Absolutely. Mrs. Parasani.
Here.
Mrs. Davidson.
Here.
Mrs. Hill.
Here.
Mr. Forehand. Here. Mr. Bragman.
Here.
Amazing. I would also like to have a motion to accept an agenda.
Second.
Wonderful. All of those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 5-0. Well, now see, that's just a little bit of business you guys have to go through. So now we're really excited to introduce Andrea. Would you like to get us started?
Thank you so much, President Hill. Well, we're so fortunate to have the McGaw community here with us tonight, and I'd like to invite to the podium Principal Wendy Wood to start the evening. And if you could invite your students up for the Pledge of Allegiance and introduce your choir, that would be wonderful.
Please join me in welcoming 5th grade Sea Lion leader, Louis Samari, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance and a patriotic song.
Good evening. Would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please help me welcome McGaw's choir under directions of Miss Cruz, our amazing music teacher. Our Sea Lion chorus will now sing Stars and Stripes Forever.
got it right. That t-shirt.
There we go.
Good. Oh, sorry.
Good evening.
Miss Miss Cruz, an extraordinary job, and you. I just want to say to Mrs. Cruz, what an extraordinary job, and you give our children the gift of music, and that is something that will last with them forever. Thank you so much for your time. Mrs. Wood, we'll hand it back over to you.
Well, thank you. Good evening, Board President, esteemed members of the board, Superintendent Dr. Pulver, Executive Cabinet, community members, and our Sea Lion community. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I'd like to introduce two other Sea Lion leaders that are going to be joining me up here tonight, highlighting McGaw, Trey Barr and Lexi Dropkin.
Good evening, Board President, Mrs. Hill, board members, Superintendent Dr. Pulver, Executive Cabinet, and community members. My name is Trey Barr. Yeah. And I am Lexi Dropkin, and we are honored and excited to be here tonight to highlight McGaw Elementary.
I'd like to just start out by saying thank you. Mr. Larson and I are absolutely honored to be here tonight, highlighting, showcasing, and celebrating McGaw Elementary School. We feel truly blessed to lead such a special school like McGaw. We're thankful every day. I'm extremely grateful for Mr. Larson, his partnership on this presentation, and that I'm able to lead alongside him. Thank you, Mr. Larson. All right, to kick things off, we're going to start with all the things McGaw has to celebrate. Every day is a celebration at McGaw, our school by the sea. We work as a partnership. The McGaw staff is committed to developing the academic, artistic, social-emotional, and physical well-being of all children. We believe that all children can learn at elevated levels when there are high expectations, rigorous standards, and caring, involved teachers.
Every day we celebrate raw behavior where sea lions earn Robux for exhibiting responsibility, awareness of others in our surroundings, and honorable in our thoughts and words. Every week, one sea lion from each grade level that has been awarded a Robux is drawn out of a hat. They receive a book from the book vending machine, a free sit card at lunch, and they are featured in the weekly episode of the Sea Lion Splash video. So far this year, the McGaw staff has given out over 1,100 Robux to our sea lions. Ra McGaw.
Every year, McGaw puts a large focus on our school goals. Our goals this year are on evidence-based collaboration, social-emotional learning, and ruler implementation. McGaw is in their third year of incorporating morning meetings, which is a structured routine aimed at building a positive classroom community, fostering social-emotional learning, and setting a positive tone for the day. In addition, this year we're implementing Ruler school-wide. This is a social-emotional intelligence developed at Yale University. Ruler aims to help people of all ages develop 5 emotional intelligence skills: recognizing, understanding, labeling, expressing, and regulating their emotions. By practicing emotional intelligence, by prioritizing emotional intelligence through Ruler, we're creating a safe school climate where students can develop self-efficacy and confidence needed to thrive as learners. In looking at our goal of evidence-based collaboration, CAST results are one of the many data points that we use to guide instruction at McGaw. While we recognize that a single assessment does not define our students or our school, we also know that our sea lions are capable of even more. In my 4th year as principal, over the years, we have seen our data increase by a few points and decrease by a few points. Our focus now is really understanding the why behind these trends and identifying how we can consistently and ensure strong outcomes for all students. A large part of this work is thoughtfully analyzing our district math growth to target instruction, provide timely student support, and monitor progress throughout the year. Because MAP growth is aligned to state standards, it also helps us predict student performance on CASP, allowing us to adjust instruction early, well before the state test occurs. At the beginning of the year, our staff used grade level data days, fall planning, and PLC release days to analyze the results, refine our scope and sequence, and strengthen instructional practices, and identify targeted intervention opportunities. Now at our mid-year point, we're entering into our second data day and PLC release days to examine that student growth from the beginning of the year and compare it to last year's CASP data to inform predictability for this year's assessment. While second grade doesn't participate in state assessment, our students do take the district MAPS growth assessment, which is a meaningful practice opportunity in preparation for their first state test experience next year. And our second grade teachers are also participating in our grade level days and PLC days to analyze their results, refine their instruction, and strengthen their scope and sequence. I'd like to thank Ed Services and the board for prioritizing and supporting these grade level data days, which allow our teachers to collaboratively dive deep into data and continually strengthen the instruction for all students. As we dive deeper into our data, it's also important to celebrate the hard work of our students and our staff. So we are proud to see that both McGaw's math and reading growth RIT scores, their RIT scores, are consistently above the national average, which affirms that we're moving in the right direction. We will continue to use these multiple measures, including CASP and MAPS, but also some of our new assessments of Easy CBM, and QPS to thoughtfully refine our instructional practices, monitor that student progress, and differentiate instruction to meet the needs of our individual learners. First instruction and high achievement are at the forefront of our mission and vision at McGaw. Our teachers are committed to HMH, the district ELA adoption, by incorporating structured literacy and foundational skills. Signature practices of depth and complexity icons and CGI math are also weaved in throughout our day. Whole class instruction is where our first instruction begins, and students then move into partner work, small group instruction, and individual one-on-one instruction based on our assessments, district benchmarks, and anecdotal notes. If you walk into a McGaw classroom, you would see highly engaged students, you would hear academically rich conversations, and you would feel a love for learning. The SURF Lab offers systematic, structured reading intervention programs in grades K through 3. We also have a robust during the day push and intervention for reading and math for grades 3 through 5 students. And kindergarten offers after-school intervention through Kinder Club. All of this supported by Ed Services through year 1 through 5 PD, 2 district staff development days, and our amazing district TOSAs who do push-in coaching opportunities where teachers have the amazing opportunity to learn district signature practices, learn the science of reading, mathematical instructional strategies, and so much more.
McGaw is an inclusive campus where we celebrate all Sea Lions. Our 5th grade Sea Lion leadership leads our daily morning announcements, act as a Sea Lion Splash Spirit team, media center assistants, office assistants, and equipment managers. We also celebrate our military community at McGaw with 90 military families in attendance. McGaw is also an Anchor for Life school, which is a peer-to-peer club to connect youth while building change and resiliency skills. It provides opportunities for peers to learn leadership skills, build character, improve self-esteem, and integrate into their community. In addition, we celebrate through Month of the Military Child in April and a Veterans Day celebration in November. Our PTA works with us to celebrate healthy habits through Red Ribbon Week, partnered with OC Fire and Seal Beach PD. Our board, district, and staff support and encourage social emotional growth
A huge thank you to the district and the Board of Education for the additional days a week for individual site wellness counselors and school psychologists. Another huge shout out goes out to LAIF for their donation of added wellness counselor interns. Throughout the support of LAIF, McGaw PTA, McGaw has a beautiful wellness space where students come every day during recess and lunch. McGaw's wellness counselor, Mrs. Herron, and her interns hold social skill groups and individual counseling sessions throughout the day. McGaw is also lucky to partner with our military liaison, who supports by providing military counseling on campus 5 days a week. Ms. Sinette currently services approximately 100 students, and together we hold events like Start With Hello.
Through the arts, McGaw students are connected every day. The amazing Mrs. Samari leads our STEM lab where TK through 5th grade students are able to participate in hands-on experiences directly aligned to grade level standards and curriculum, as well as digital citizenship. All Sea Lions in TK through 5th grade attend weekly music lessons where Miss Cruz teaches reading music notes, movement, singing, and playing various musical instruments. Through Prop 28 funds, we also offer free after-school upper grade violin classes. In addition, all students TK through 5th grade attend Art Weekly with Miss Anya. Each year, Miss Anya works with the pageant team to solidify an artist that will be highlighted in the classroom, and their artistic techniques will be practiced in the art lab. The artist is then featured in our annual Pageant of the Arts, led by McGaw's 2-3 teacher, Miss Aniceto, with the support of many other McGaw teachers. This year is McGaw's 43rd Pageant of the Arts, will be held on March 13th and 14th, where we will feature the artist Chagall. We encourage you to come out and see the magic with your own eyes.
We actively engage our parents and our community in our efforts to make McGaw an exceptional place for all students to learn. McGaw wouldn't be the same without two amazing, incredible parent groups, our PTA and Project Seek. Throughout the year, our parents work tirelessly to help fundraise for our Sea Lion community, and they work hand in hand to make dreams come true for our Sea Lions. Our PTA held its annual carnival in October, and we have our annual jogathon coming up here in a couple of weeks. These fundraisers support field trips, assemblies, our wellness space, iPads, intervention, structural play structures on our playground, and come walk in my shoes, and so many more. McGaw's International Culture Club, known as our ICC, is a branch of our PTA. They host monthly cultural celebrations, and this year, the ICC hosted a winter holiday festival where students visited various booths and were immersed in many December holidays, such as Bodhi Day, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas, winter solstice, and many more. Project Seek works year-round to fundraise for our STEM lab, Media Center, and the art program at McGaw. The annual Seek event will be held March 27th at Old Ranch, and the theme of this year's event is Miami Vice. We look forward to a beautiful evening fundraising, celebrating, and supporting the arts at McGaw. LAIF is also a huge partnership with McGaw. They consistently donate to support our wellness space. They provide grant opportunities and support our STEM lab. We are lucky to have LAIF partner with us and partially fund the art program at McGaw. McGaw has also been very fortunate to implement several enhancements across campus. Seal Beach Pony Baseball installed new screens along their storage area. A new climbing structure is in the process. We're getting there. Is being installed thanks to the generous donation of PTA. We're so excited. McGaw is excited to have new privacy screens around our pool, and we have Sea Lion logos upcoming on those screens. Mood meters have been painted across campus to support Ruler, and through a donation from our mayor of Seal Beach, we now have magnetic mood meters in every campus. Thank you to LAIF for the generous grant for a new communication board on campus. This supports our students who are nonverbal or minimally verbal, making the playground inclusive and accessible. We deeply appreciate the site improvements completed this year which continue to enrich the McGaw experience for all students.
A commitment to education is a commitment to the whole child and celebrating raw behaviors. McGaw Sea Lions bring on the spirit by celebrating many spirit days and family nights. Many of our Seal Beach community members walk and bike to school, but we love coming together as a whole community and partner with Seal Beach PD and OC Fire for Walk and Bike to School Day. This year, we partnered with Seal Beach PD on a Safety SEAL program where 4 times a year, officers teach PE lessons focused on helmet and bicycle safety, internet safety, teamwork, and leadership. In addition, every day, a Sea Lion is awarded the A for a day, where we celebrate excelling in one or all of the 4 A's: academics, athletics, activities, and attendance. Plus, we give A for a day swag and a front-of-the-line lunch pass. While we applaud and recognize citizenship and academic achievement, we are also taking the time to celebrate character or raw behavior. Sea Lion assemblies are celebrated 5 times a year, where students are awarded for academics, character development, and the arts.
At McGaw, we work to uphold regular, consistent communication with our families. We work to keep our families informed through our Parent Square. Also partner with PTA, we have a weekly McGaw Connect that goes out every Sunday. Included in that is our Sea Lion Splash that Mr. Larson produces with our Sea Lion leaders each week. And don't forget to check us out at McGaw Sea Lions on Instagram.
Our Sea Lion Splash video, put together by Mr. Larson each week, highlights upcoming events, playground rules, reminders, and kindness initiatives. It is played in the classrooms on Monday morning. Please enjoy this special episode of the Sea Lion Splash.
And now it's time for the Sea Lion Splash. Welcome to McGaw Elementary School,
the school by the sea.
This is a place where we celebrate academic success,
Kindness and collaboration.
We know that by working hard today, we can have a brighter future.
Our goal is to be a world-class school.
And you are an important part of our vision.
McGaw Sea Lions show up on time and accept the challenge to learn new things.
We strive to be our very best each and every day.
Hey, I'm A for the day.
That's right.
Our scholars get to take risks and be celebrated for trying.
It's a place where you can make a huge impact no matter how long you've been a student here.
We are so excited to have you along for the journey.
And there you have it, McGaw. Now remember, listen to your teachers, follow instructions from your parents, take a risk, and I'll see you on campus. Bye.
Thank you to the Board of Education, District Executive Cabinet, our student speakers. Great job. Thank you, Sea Lion Choir. You were beautiful. You were absolutely amazing. Our classified staff, our certificated staff, our office team, our custodial staff. Thank you, Sea Lion community. And thank you for being here tonight. And thank you for all of your support.
On behalf of the Board of Education, you too are getting a pure gold medal that yours says you're a superstar. Where's Lila? Did she go?
Lua.
Lila.
Come on up, Lua.
Wonderful job leading the Pledge of Allegiance. Let's give her a hand. Wear a crown tomorrow. You two were absolutely wonderful. You told us all the great stuff, so Trey, here's your superstar medal. Everybody will be envious tomorrow in McGaw because you have the honor of wearing this. And you too, you were fabulous. Good job.
Mr. Bragman, would you like to make a comment?
Absolutely. I think many of you out there know that McGaw holds a special place in the hearts of quite a few of us up here. We all have connections to it. I just wanted to share, and it's actually funny, I'm going to talk about my visit to McGaw later on after you all are done having cookies and stuff like that. But two really big observations. In December, we were able to visit TK and kindergarten classes and saw the school in general, but the way in which you all are preparing students for the elementary years and beyond is just unmatched. It's really special to see the social emotional skills, the way students are learning how to write and hold pencils and do things as 5-year-olds in TK is setting them up for success. And on the other end of that, you have two parents of 6th graders here. And one of the things I've shared with people as I've talked about having a student out at McAuliffe who came through McGaw, I have not talked to a parent yet who hasn't said their student wasn't ready for 6th grade, having the experience they had at McGaw. And so I think that's such a testament to the teachers that are here, the leadership that you all are providing. And so I cannot say thank you enough for that as a parent and as a board member. Every parent would be lucky to have their kid go to McGaw. You talked about test scores and the way we're reflecting on data. I know that's always top of mind for you all, but also it's just a special place. The culture when you walk on that campus is different. Every one of our campuses is different, but I know for me, it was the right place for our family. It's the right place for so many of our families out there, and I appreciate everything you do to create the culture that you have for our Sea Lions and keep it going. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bragman. Mrs. Partisani?
Yes, thank you. And I'd like to echo what Mr. Bragman said. McGaw is such a special place to me and my family. You know, we spent over a decade there. I really appreciate the leadership that you've brought, Mrs. Wood, and all the teachers and the staff that I see in the audience. It really feels like home to me when I saw you guys. It's unbelievable that I'm not sitting out there with you. It's a hard feeling to kind of have your kiddos grow up and move through the district. But when I see you, it really warms my heart, and the growth that school has experienced. I really appreciate the emphasis that you have made on academics. And I love the fact that you guys are customizing and meeting students where they have needs and gaps. I think that that's really critical, and I really appreciate it that you spent the time, Mrs. Wood, and walked us through all the work that's being done. But I also really appreciate the culture of McGaw. I think that what our kids take away is the emphasis on kindness, on inclusivity, on the, you know, with programs like the International Culture Club, like the military family celebrations. I think those are some really great life lessons that McGaw teaches our kids. And I know I, for one, am very appreciative of that. So thank you.
Mrs. Davidson?
Well, I love it whenever I can come on the McGaw campus. There's such a wealth of experience and knowledge and creativity. The staff, Wendy, Rick, you're an awesome team, and you care about every single inch of that campus. I go in the classrooms and I see teachers who have such heart for what's going on and have such an ability to lead and to create. So I loved it when you said that you collaboratively dive deeply into data. I mean, we talk about data isn't always so fascinating, but when you come together as a team and you really look at what it means in terms of what our students are learning, and you together figure out where the needs and strengths are, that's so powerful. But I also want to speak to the kids. When we walked in the room, there was so much energy. Mrs. Hill talked about it. I mean, your joy, your spirit. Then you got up here and you sang with such heart. And then I was really impressed. Your teachers must absolutely love you, because you all, even when Mrs. Wood was talking about the data and the numbers, you were leaning in and looking at it like you were really taking it in. So I know that you are a student body that's full of interest, engagement, power, and love. And I love walking on your campus. So say hi to us when we're there, okay? Thank you so much, Mrs. Wood.
Thank you.
Mr. Foreham?
Yes, I just wait every Sunday at 4 o'clock for the Sea Lions splash. And big compliments to Mr. Larson, because I end watching it. I think about all the smiles from you guys there. and then the messages that are conveyed about gratitude, kindness, and all the things we're trying to instill upon our children. So thank you for the sea lion splash.
I just want to say, Trey and Lexi, that you are amazing and you have overcome one of the things that people say is the greatest fear in life, which is public speaking in front of all these people that you don't even really get what we do or why we're here. But you did an amazing job, and I really do appreciate everything that you did throughout. And Mrs. Wood and Mr. Larson, a former superintendent of ours had a quote, and that it said, "Love is not low, does not mean low expectations." And when you talk about high expectations, you do it with incredible amount of love and support for every one of your students. And I think that's a real magic of the culture that is McGaw. And that also goes to all the community and the parents and the supporters and the staff. And so we're just really appreciative that you guys make that effort to make just an incredibly loving culture that has high expectations and great support for all of our students. So, Dr. Pulver?
Oh, of course. I have to be able to talk about this amazing campus and culture and community of McGaw. Thank you, Mrs. Wood, Mr. Larson. Exceptional leadership that you have, but really you emulate what it means to be a servant. And a servant leadership. And, McGaw has such a special culture. It's such a vibrant culture. Every time you were thinking, I echo the sentiments that we heard. It's a culture where our staff run to students. I even saw former staff members coming up here, and kids were already coming up and hugging her. Our teachers and our staff just really embrace our students, and that connection that they have with them continues to open doors. And we know a lot of research talks about how important it is for kids to have at least one caring, compassionate adult that they can come to. And McGaw has an army of them, which is so amazing, in addition with the parents and the families. But to even hear, again, what I think is so special about McGaw is it's the only school within the community of Seal Beach. So we heard what the mayor was donating, magnetic ruler boards, I think, for classrooms, and just the way that the Seal Beach Police Department is really woven into the fabric of that community is exceptional. Loved the focus that you guys had on really taking a look at diving into your data. And I was really impressed with the growth, the RIT score growth from the first benchmark to the second. I think that has to really go to our teachers who are working and diving in deeply into that as well. And sometimes I think maybe, by the way, great job to our students, Trey and Lexi. You guys were wonderful, and our choir. Yes, we can clap for them. But I think sometimes we forget, too, some of the trailblazing efforts and things that McGaw has had, not only on their community, but on the district community. And so when it came to mind when you were talking about A for the Day. And when I think about A for the Day, that really was, we take it for granted because now we see A for the Day at every single one of our campuses, but it originated at McGaw. That was just a brainchild of a former principal there, and it just has now been woven throughout our district. And I think the same thing with the International Culture Club, and I think McGaw really was the trailblazers of that as well, and recognizing the multicultural aspects and different themes and recognizing cultures at different events. And now all of our campuses do iterations of that as well. And I attribute Come Walk in My Shoes, but I'm not sure if that's correct, to McGaw as well. So many different ways. Of course, the pageant of the masters as well. Nobody else has that, though, so that hasn't permeated into all the others, but it's certainly deeply rooted into the fabric of McGaw. So McGaw is such an exceptional place to be a kid, to thrive and to learn and to grow, and we are so fortunate because it has such amazing adults who are there each and every single day to help our students rise to success. So thank you, all of the McGaw community, for what you do on behalf of our students. It's truly exceptional.
Mrs. Wood, I'll turn it back over to you.
Thank you. We would now like to honor McGaw's Hero of the Heart. Come on up, Jeanette Andrus. There's so much to say, so I'm going to go through as quick as I can. But tonight it's truly an honor to recognize Jeanette, this year's Hero of the Heart, someone who embodies the very heart of McGaw Elementary. Jeanette is a member of our school community whose impact reaches far beyond any single role or title. Her years of service, her leadership, and heartfelt involvement have helped strengthen the foundation of McGaw Elementary School. She has been supporting McGaw for nearly a decade. She joined our McGaw family in 2016 when her oldest son, Theo, joined the CDC program. Then her daughter, Isla, came to McGaw in 2018, and from the very beginning, Jeanette didn't just show up, she leaned in and she gave her whole heart to our school. Over the years, Jeanette has served in countless leadership roles within our PTA. She was first vice president for membership, recording secretary, executive vice president twice. But what truly sets her apart isn't the titles that she holds, it's the way that she brings passion, purpose, and possibilities to everything she does. She's helped build and launch our PTA website. She's created and oversaw our PTA Instagram account, found creative ways to connect families, and to celebrate the incredible work happening on our campus. She has represented McGaw through our school site council, district advisory committees, PTA district council, and many initiatives like McGaw Connect. She's helped lead family nights, led an ICC country, and so many more. And beyond all of this, she has a gift for storytelling. As a longtime journalist and the co-founder of Spotlight Schools, a publication she co-launched in 2021, which elevates the stories and impact of public education, she understands the power of telling stories that matter. At McGaw, she has used these same skills to shine a light on our special programs, our people, and the moments that make our school such a magical place, and helping others feel welcome every day. Jeanette says being a part of McGaw has been a gift to her. But tonight we want to say that you've been a gift to us. On behalf of our staff, our families, and the entire McGaw community, it's my pleasure to present you as Hero of the Heart. Are we waiting? Okay, Papa, you're first.
I know those are beautiful, but this is more. This is solid gold, but yours says from the Board of Education, thank you. You are awesome, which unbelievable words for making a difference. And thank you.
This is from the Los Alamitos School District. Okay. And then also this is our Hero of the Heart plaque with your name on that we'll have at the breakfast. Oh, wow. So if you want to say a few words, I'll turn it over to you. Okay. I'll try to be brief. Thank you, Ms. Wood, for those kind words. I'm emotional. I am not used to being up here. I'm usually over there listening and reporting on what's happening up here. So this is not my comfort zone up here. I just want to say that I am humbled by this honor and so grateful to be here in a room filled and surrounded by caring people that I've been lucky enough to make memories with at McGaw over all these years. I mean, just looking around, it's just everyone. It's so, makes me choke up. But I remember my first back to school night at McGaw. I was a kinder parent, walking from the portables to the front of the office, which is about half a mile, I think, and I crossed paths with Principal Ronnie Ellis, who was our principal then. And she smiled, and I said, hi. And she said, what do you do? And I said, well, I'm a writer. And she shot back, well, I can use you. And she instantly made me feel like I could contribute to this special place. And over the years, so many more people have extended me that same opportunity. Many of you are here tonight. And I just want to say one thing I've learned is that McGaw and schools like it are magical places. They have the ability to connect people, make them feel cared for in ways that few places really do. And people come together, we collaborate, people can share their talents and their time working together for a common goal. And I'm just lucky I've been able to be a part of that. And I am realizing, we all are, that it's a very polarizing time. People are, there are divisions, but the McGaw administration, staff, parents, volunteers, and you kids, honestly, you guys give me so much hope. Just being around you is such a mood boost. So I'm gonna miss that. I wanna thank my husband, Kevin, who's over there, and my kids. You can stand up, Kevin. My kids, Theo and Isla, which Miss Wood talked about. My sister Becca's here. That's Theo and Isla. Well, everybody stand up. My sister Rebecca, Becca next to my daughter, and my mom, Julie. Thank you so much for your support. I want to especially thank my mom, who she's always led by example and taught me the importance of being a helper. She always told me, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. And I hope I've solved more problems than caused at McGaw. I think so. I just, in closing, I want to say I've loved my time here at McGaw. And it has brought me immeasurable joy and so much value. And any success I've been able to celebrate has absolutely always been a team effort. I've never done anything by myself. Like, everything is a team effort. And it just makes it more wonderful, I think, that's the case. I am honored to be this year's Hero of the Heart, but I assure you, being a part of the McGaw community is a reward in itself. And I'm gonna end on two words that will forever warm my heart: Raw McGaw.
I'll start on this side, Mrs. Partisani.
Yes, so congratulations to my dear friend, Jeanette. I have to say there's absolutely no one more deserving of this honor than you. And I have to say that, you know, having Jeanette on your team makes you a success. And I've learned that because I have had her on any team that I've ever led at McGaw in my time there. And I know that, you know, you've just always come in with a can-do attitude and, you know, such innovative, you know, we take it for granted that now we have a PTA website, but that was not the case 5-6 years ago. And we had such disparate forms of communications going out at parents when we were asking him to do things as part of the McGaw community. And you were the one who came and said, hey, I don't know anything about website design, but I think we can put this stuff online. And you did it. And look at the legacy that you're leaving with everything that you've done at McGaw. I am honored to know you. I'm so proud to call you my dear friends. Thank you.
Mrs. Davidson.
So Jeanette, I've gotten to know you more from the aspect initially of the journalism, and you talked about difficult times, and I think one of the most important things, most important to democracy is integrity in journalism. And every time you've talked with me, you've asked me questions, I felt my feet being gently held to the fire as you look for truth and as you held me in this role accountable for the decisions that I make and the views that I express. And I think we all feel that way. But in this community, you have become such a powerful voice for education. And it's desperately important that we find more people like you. So I hope maybe in your family and in this group that because of all the ways you've touched McGaw, you will also leave an impact on them for journalism and writing with truth. So thank you. I look forward to going to Sacramento with you, and I will follow you in fighting the good fight. So thank you, Jeanette.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Mr. Brackey?
I think one of the big thank yous, Jeanette, you're amazing. You already know that. You're awesome. Your family makes such sacrifices for you to be able to serve the way you do. And so I want to thank Kevin. I looked over at him and the pride in his face. I saw some emotion back there. Sorry to call you out. But you give so much to the school. You give so much to your work. And I mean, hero of the heart for McGaw, but I honestly say hero of the heart for public education. You represent schools and the work we all do as board members, as parents, as a former teacher in such a positive light. And you give so selflessly to schools and education. So we could not be more thankful. And truly it is a thank you to a family that allows you to be here until 10 o'clock during some board meetings, watching us, sharing with us. I hope someone writes about you today. You should be in Spotlight Schools. But you really are. We are so lucky. I hope that you continue to serve in whatever school Isla ends up at, next year, because we are all so lucky to have your leadership. And it is a legacy. I think that everyone out here in the community knows that you set a bar so high, and it's something that people continue to strive to achieve, and we will continue to serve at McGaw and leave a legacy for that. So thank you for being a hero of the heart for McGaw and, again, for education in general.
You exemplify raw McGaw. Good job.
Thank you.
Jeanette, you and I had an opportunity to meet during a very trying time in this district, and we had a lot of conversations. And I can tell you that I had complete confidence in that you respected me as a professional and what I did, and we could have open conversations. And I never felt that that would be used against me or the district or anything, but you spoke truth and you made all of us feel very comfortable, and you really helped many put out a lot of information during times when there was not a true lens on what was happening. And I will forever be grateful to you for that. And this district will be ever grateful to you for that. And so it's a very well-deserved award, but I'm glad you're not going anywhere anytime real soon. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
And Dr. Pulver?
Yes. I always say that the hallmark of this district are the people, and a cornerstone or a bedrock of that are really our exceptional parents. And you just epitomize that. One of the things that I often say is the best gift that we can give one another is the gift of our time. And you have given so generously and so freely. You're a super mom. I mean, mothers out there in this world are amazing, because how much you give to not just your students, but to all kids at McGaw on top of work and so many other commitments is such a blessing, and it really makes us better. Thank you for your heart, for your service, for your compassion, for wanting to make things great for all kids, and you continue to advocate for public education in a myriad of roles through PTA. And I'm not even going to talk about your work profession, because really this is something about honoring your volunteer spirit. And you're such an exceptional model for your own kids, but for so many here, and how you can continue to do that. So thank you for giving so freely to us. We've been the beneficiaries of it. And I hope, as you said, it comes back to you in return as well. So thank you for all that you've done and will continue to do. It's really special. Our schools only get to recognize one individual each year as their hero of the heart. So it really says a lot about the kind of character and the kind of generosity of spirit that you give each and every day. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's all.
Dr. Reeves, right?
All right, kids, we're almost done. Good evening, everyone. Madam President, School Board, McGaw community. I'm Ryan Wiesreit, proud Assistant Superintendent of HR. And a couple times a year, we get to celebrate our outstanding employees that we have. And so before we talk about her, let's bring her up. LoSal Classified Employee of the Year, Carrie Pallone. So as everyone is surely aware, Ms. Pallone is the school office coordinator at McGaw Elementary, keeping all things running on time. And we're going to let Ms. Wood talk a little bit more about that. Carrie has been in the district for 10 years. She's been at McGaw for the last 5. She's also served at Hopkinson and at McAuliffe. And in all of her roles, she's just been outstanding. A true representation of what it means to be a classified employee of the year. We have almost 500 classified employees in LoSal Unified, and we recognize 3 a year. And so this is a huge honor and a huge recognition, and nobody really is more deserving than you, Ms. Pallone. So I'm going to invite Ms. Wood up to say a few words.
Before I begin, I don't have this in here, but since I sent out that she was nominated and being honored as Classified Employee of the Year, every parent that has walked through our door, I can hear from my office, congratulations, you are so well deserved. The kids are coming in and saying, Ms. Pallone, congratulations. Everyone sees you're amazing. It is with great pride and excitement that I announce Carrie Pallone, our amazing office coordinator, being named Los Alamitos Classified Employee of the Year. She truly serves as the heart and backbone of this school community. Her dedication, professionalism, and care for others make an immeasurable impact on our campus in every single way. She arrives early every morning. She stays well after 4 o'clock. She ensures that our school is prepared for the next day and that every student is picked up after every program. Long before that first bell rings and long after our students go home, she works quietly and consistently to keep everything running smoothly. Would you all agree? She ensures that the needs of every single person on our campus are met. Whether it's supporting a student, supporting staff, or families, she approaches every situation with a smile. You will never, ever not see her smiling. She has compassion and a strong sense of responsibility. But when a challenge arises, Carrie's already working on the solution before any of us even know it's happening. Our entire school community relies on her. She steps in whenever needed. She supports our students' safety. She assists with campus supervision. She maintains district auditorium schedule. She coordinates custodial needs. She fills in as SSA on our lunches when we're short, and so many more things. But just as important as what Carrie does is how she does it. She brings calm to the chaos, order to the complexity, and kindness to every single interaction. She is a trusted problem solver and a steady presence who makes our school a better place simply by being here. Thank you, Carrie, for your countless hours, your unwavering commitment, and your dedication to our students and our staff at McGaw.
Carrie, thank you for what you do every day. Thank you for what you do for our students and our families and our parents. And I know that there are times that kids or parents walk in there and they may have something that they don't know how to deal with and they need help and guidance. And I know that you do that with a loving heart and a joyful heart. And that's really in calm, as I've heard. And that's so important in those moments. And you are the first face that people see when they come to McGaw. And that makes us all very proud. And so congratulations. We have a beautiful plaque
for you that you can put in your office so everybody can know.
Oh my gosh.
Yay.
Oh, thank you very much.
So congratulations.
Oh,
and then Papa's going to come, so I'm going to hold.
Okay, thank you.
So that it can make it a little easier for you.
Thank you.
Now, you're all wondering why Carrie's not getting her gold medal from the Board of Education, because
Solid.
Ms. Partizani delivered it to your recognition at staff. But now on YouTube, the Board of Education felt we should do even more than that. And I'm hoping that Nick in Oklahoma is watching, because part of that is her son, and he's away at college. So you get the You're the Best trophy. I think it'll go nicely right next to this in the front office. I think we've that blended nicely. It says to Carrie Pallone, Los Alamitos Unified School District Classified Employee of the Year.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you.
Dr. Culver, did you want to?
All right. Well, good evening, everyone. I've got to say, I am truly honored and deeply grateful to stand for you tonight as a recipient of the Classified Employee of the Year. This recognition means more than I can put into words. It is hard because I like being behind the scenes, and now I'm in the front, but that's great. I'm so humbled. First, I would like to thank our Board of Education for this recognition and your continued commitment to our students and schools. Thank you as well to our Superintendent, Dr. Pulver, and the Executive Cabinet for your leadership, vision, and support of the work we do every day. Being a part of McGaw is incredibly special. We've shared so many wonderful moments and have also experienced some heartache, but through it all, we've come together as a family, and that's amazing. Ms. Wood and Mr. Larson, I would like to thank you for your trust and support. Your confidence means everything to me, and I truly couldn't ask for a better team to work with. I once had a professor tell me, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life again. Coming to McGaw every day doesn't feel like work. It feels like spending the day with family and friends, and I'm so lucky to have that. I would like to also give a special thank you to my husband of 20 years, Chris, sitting with me tonight. I have two boys. One's a junior at the high school, and he has lacrosse practice. And if anybody knows me, we don't miss practice. And my son is at college at the University of North Texas. But I know that they are proud of me, and of course, they're in my heart. Thank you all to the students, the Sea Lion community, our Sea Lion staff. Thank you so much for making every day wonderful. Thank you for all the bottom of my heart, this incredible honor, and it really means the world to me. Thank you again for this recognition. I love you all. Thank you.
I wanted to say a few words, but she looked so nervous, I thought I'll let her speak first. Let her get that out of the way. But Carrie, you really are what everyone said. You're just exceptional, and you do such amazing work with such common poise, the very unflappable, I think. And I think if you've ever worked at a school or been at the elementary school office, there's a lot of chaos that can come in and out of the morning and things. But your presence can really set the tone. And you set that for McGaw, where people just feel joyful, they feel welcome. We heard about being the face of the school often, but it's really also putting people at ease, whether it is for our parents, for a student maybe who comes in late, or for a staff member who needs to get something ordered, or the sub didn't show up. You just have such a calming presence that then just de-escalates all of us as well. So thank you for all that you do. Thank you for not going to work every day. It sounds like, I think you said it feels like it's like just being with family, but trust me, it is work. She works incredibly hard. And we are so fortunate because of that. And so I just want to say thank you for your exceptional leadership. It was very fun to be able to recognize you and surprise you at McGaw early in the morning and have your family there as well. I think I mentioned it when I was talking about Jeanette, but talk about mothers who just make such a force in this world for good. And that's one of our themes this year. And I think you really just emulate that. You're such a force for good, not only for us, but for your kids. And you set such an incredible example. So thank you for your service. From the Board of Education, we also have a certificate. And as our Classified Employee of the Year, our Personnel Commission, who oversee our classified service, also have a certificate of recognition for you. But really, we just want to say congratulations. And we hope Orange County recognizes what an exceptional employer you are. She's moving on to the county level. So let's hope, because there's no one better than you. Oh, and we do have a from the State of California Senate, from Tony Strickland's office, a certificate of recognition as well for you as our Los Alamitos Unified School District 2026 Classified Employee of the Year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Diana.
Oh, thank you.
Board, would anybody like to say anything?
No, just congratulations, Carrie, and thank you for being the heart and the brains in the office. I think it's the most terrifying job of all because you are the center of everything, and you do it with such grace and love. So thank you very much.
And just one last thing. I know you're not used to all the accolades, the public accolades, and I know this is probably more painful, but I have to say the words that have been used to describe you: unflappable, committed, reliable. And I think for the what really rings true is that you are the face of McGaw as families come in, their first impression, and how lucky we are that you fill that seat. Thank you.
Mr. Bragman?
Yeah. Ms. Pallone, as a former principal, recognizing how important having a good office coordinator is, you are a superstar. I hope Mr. Larson and Ms. Wood understand. Not that I didn't have great office coordinators, but man, do I wish you were around when I was a principal. You're amazing. And again, as a parent, even when you get those bad calls, hey, they're not feeling well. Like, you present it in a way it's like, oh, it's okay. They're good till I get there because they're with Miss Pallone, right? So like, it's fine. I'll take my time. She can handle them for a little bit. So thank you for being a rock on that campus for the students, the staff, the community, and beyond. Really, even to be honest, like when you talk about the police, if there's an emergency, I know that they have a contact in you that they can trust and is going to be safe and calm and be able to communicate with them in a great way. So thank you.
Amazing. So what a joyful celebration from McGaw. Thank you for coming and spending the time with us and sharing with us your amazing culture. So, I think the children know. So we will take a recess at this point in time. Mrs. Padar, we got our picture of the choir. And if your parents say so, that it's okay to have dessert before dinner, there's cookies out front. So you can be excused. And then I think we want everybody that was honored and staff to stay for some just really quick pictures.
So we'll take pictures. We'll start off with McGaw staff. If any McGaw staff, please come on up. Then we'll take our students, and then we'll take our hero of the heart, and then our employee of the year.
6 o'clock.
Yeah, well,
All right.
It'll be the four of us. Good. Hey, I love that.